It is Wednesday, so usually we'll be doing what you need to know Wednesday. But I do want to jump in to see what we have in store for August. Let me actually move this mic to the front. Um, I actually do have a shirt mic coming, so hopefully I won't have to keep always fucking with the mic, and I can just get started a lot of the time. So I do have like a shirt mic. I have on like a halter top right now, but when we get the shirt mic, I can just put it on the shirt. Um, but yeah, I wanted to take this time to see what we have in store for August. It is August the 3rd. It is Wednesday. I think today is Wednesday. Um, August the 3rd, 2022. All right. I don't know when you're watching this, okay, but this is the day that I'm recording it. It is 10:12. I saw 10:10 as I was prepping to start. So maybe that might actually transpire somewhere into the cards. Okay. I'm gonna do one oracle and some tarot cards. If you're new here, hi, my name is B. If you're a the words. If you are a returning person, I'm back. My face feels okay. Um, I am healing up pretty good. Well enough to do this, which is crazy because as soon as I like healed up from my dental, my cycle came on. So it's like as soon as I got up enough energy to get started and be productive this week, my body snatched me of the little bit of energy I did have to be productive. So Monday and Tuesday really weren't productive at all. And now it's Wednesday. I do feel a lot better. I don't know if it's because my head wrap came in, as you can see. I got my crystals and stuff in there. I really never wanted to be a head wrap bitch, and I feel like it's because I got a negative connotation from a bunch of bitches who obviously didn't know about spirituality but just jumped in with the head wrap shit. So I never wanted to actually start having to wear a head wrap, but I'm just at a point now in my spirituality where it's like, bitch, like at this point my ancestors come to me in my shroom trips like, girl, get a head wrap. Like, stop playing with us, get a fucking head wrap. Like, we sick of you not wrapping your head at night. So it's here though. I will say I slept very good last night. I could tell the difference. I slept different. I woke up and I feel different, right? I feel like today is going to be a really good day. I feel really good in my rising when I woke up this morning. So, just saying. Um, maybe if you one of the girls and you feel like I need to start getting a head wrap, get you one. Okay. But okay, so let's go ahead and jump in. I do have some background music playing. I didn't necessarily, well, I tried to channel for a song for the month. I didn't really like the song. It was Hercules by Young Thug, and I didn't really like the song because I just didn't feel like it really fit. I don't know. Some of my spirit made me feel like, girl, don't take that song. So I didn't take it. We do have background music playing. Okay. Is there anything else? No, I think that's everything. I got my little decaf coffee. I feel good. I felt so good today to where I literally said I was going to drink decaf. If you know me, you know I never drink decaf. If you know me, you know how dumb I think people who are under the age of 40, how dumb that is to drink decaf. I know people half my age. I know people my age drinking decaf. Now, if you just got little bitty babies, they're too young to be having caffeine, or if you obviously above age, that's fine. But why are you at 25 years old drinking a half calf or a decaf, anything? You be better off getting juice. Like, why you ain't getting no apple juice this morning? You wanted decaf coffee. What's the point? But I just felt real good. I was like, damn, you know what? I'm gonna fuck with the decaf today. You know what I mean? So hopefully you guys are feeling really good. I don't know why my nose is stopped up because I don't have allergies and I haven't been crying. Ascension symptoms. I be feeling like stuff like that be like weird ascension symptoms where it's like my nose feels stuffy, but I ain't got no reason to feel stuffy anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and with the oracle card. I'm gonna skip this song. What's the next song? D line. No, let me shuffle. Three shuffles to get us started with the energy. Okay, if it stays on this song, I do like this song. But Fetish by Money Man. Um, He basically just bigging up the women that he like. I got a bad bitch fetish. All my old hoes jealous. Okay, so you know, could just be one of those things. Let's see if my shit actually works, y'all. Cause I don't know about y'all, but the technology around me really just been trying me. Like even now, I shuffle my shit 3 times. Why is my music acting like it don't want to play? My bill is paid. Like it would be different if it's like, did I pay my bill this month? I know I paid my bill this month. So why is Apple trying to hold me right now? And this is why I don't like technology, because then when it start acting dumb, I'm gonna break some shit. Like all these phones and all that, I'm gonna break it. The TV, I'm gonna break it. The laptop, I'm gonna break it. The phone, I'm gonna break it. The Wi-Fi monitor, I'm gonna break it. Like I need my husband to fully understand up front. Like you gonna have to handle the technology stuff. I'm gonna break all this shit. At once minor inconvenience, I'm gonna break all this shit, all of it. It's gonna be Stone Age caveman season around this bitch because I'm gonna break all that shit anyway. Is it a crime by Sade? So come on, let's go. Give me 2 oracle cards for the energy that we can be expecting for August. Allow these messages to be unbiased. Allow these messages in this video to find those who might need them to most who really need some guidance and some insight for what their upcoming month might endure. Happy Leo season to all of the Leos, okay? Even though, can I be honest with y'all real quick before we get started? And any Leos watching this, I mean, I can't apologize because I mean it's funny to me. I deliberately like to not tell Leos happy birthday because they just take it so serious. You know what I mean? Maybe that's me being petty. Now I know some Leos that I actually tell them happy birthday because it's mutual, right? But I know a lot of Leos who won't tell you happy birthday, but expect for you to tell them happy birthday. And I just really, really get a kick out of not telling them bitch ass niggas happy birthday because they eat that shit up on the inside. They be loathing that shit on the inside because how dare you not tell them happy birthday? But fuck you. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I like to fuck with Leos on purpose because it's like, why you think you Queen Sheba around this bitch and you think everybody should kiss your ass and suck on your toes and you can't do that shit to nobody else? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I only told one Leo happy birthday this season. And listen, I started not to tell her ass because what are y'all gonna do about it besides cry in your car? And I say that as a Leo moon. Like, now you do have some Leos who love to just show love. Happy birthday, regardless. You know what I'm saying? And I always want to show them love because they always go out their way and show other people love. But y'all, some of the most insecure ass Leos, they don't want to show nobody no love. They don't give a fuck. They shit on everybody else's birthday, child. And then as soon as their birthday come, they want to cry and get the little tiger cub face because nobody told you didn't tell me happy birthday. Bitch, go cry about it. Fuck. Go cry about it. Anyway, so let's go ahead. Give me 2 cards. Give me 2 cards. But happy birthday to you, self-centered, fickle, loyalty having motherfuckers anyway. To you, secret competition. I love myself, but secretly don't like myself because I secretly battle with insecurity ass motherfuckers. Happy birthday to y'all. I'm gonna take one. So choices came out. Give me the other one. Wishing. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of tired of this wishing card. I feel like I've been in this energy for a minute and I'm really tired of it. That's what I said. I'm about to bust a move here for long. And I just don't care about the consequences. And that's so crazy. So maybe y'all are like that too, right? Because as spiritualists, or just as beings on a spiritual journey, a lot of the times there is a price to pay for what we ask for. But a lot of the times, you know, and maybe it's just me or maybe it's not just me. Do y'all also sometimes be like, God, never mind, I don't want it no more? Right? Because I do that sometimes. I feel like I'm doing that right now with something particular in my life where it's just like, you know, you understand the price of what it is that you're asking for, but after a while, it's just like, okay, never mind. You know what I'm saying? I fully understand that this probably is not something I should have been asking for off of the strength of how long I gotta wait for it, right? So you have choices here, and you have the wishing card, two tens. 46 reduces down to a 10. 19 reduces down to a 10 as well. So okay, so I guess that does start, right? And like I said, I saw 1010 before I started this. So I guess we are on the very same page. There is a closing up of cycles, so I guess take this how it resonates, right? 8 with strength down at the bottom of the deck with the fulfillment card here. All right. So I do feel like whatever this is you've asked for, you've been trying to manifest in August. I do feel like you might have a choice to make, or something will finally, actually, someone will finally make a choice. Okay. So again, of course, take this for how it resonates. If you want to book a reading, check down below in the description box. All right. So some of you this month will have to make a choice on what it is you've been waiting for, right? That's just like I just said, for myself personally, because I know that there's something I've been talking to God about, and I get asked this question all the time. Are you sure this is what you want? Are you sure this is what you want? Are you sure this is what you want? Have you weighed the pros and cons? Are you sure this is what you want? Are you positive? Right? Do you know what it is that you're asking for, and are you willing to actually do what's needed to be done of you for what it is that you ask for, right? That's just like if you go to the shoe store, you see these bomb ass pair of high heels. Okay, there's a price to pay for what you're asking for. Are you willing to pay it, right? Or do you just want the shoes? A lot of the times we just want the shoes. We don't really consider the price to pay for what it is that we're asking for, right? So it really just depends. It depends on you. It depends on the price. It depends on if you really willing to hold out for it, right? A lot of us in August will be faced with a choice. Okay, yeah, I heard longing. So a lot of us will be faced with a choice. Yeah, is it a crime that I still want you? And I know that you want me too, right? So for some of you, this could exactly be something maybe romantic, right? Where it's just like, hey, you know, I still want this. You know what I mean? I still want love. I still want to be friends. I still want to be sisters, right? Is it a crime that I still want this? And I know that you want this too, right? So some of you could be wishing for something like that. Some of you could be wishing for some sort of new beginning. But there will be a choice that will be asked to come of you. For some of you, this will be the actual waiting. For others of you, this isn't the actual waiting as much as it is. There is still something you just need to close up first, right? If this isn't your energy specifically, this could be someone's energy pertaining to you, where it's like they will make a choice. Maybe you've been waiting, right? Wishing, waiting. You see how she's kind of just sitting with her hand on her face, right? So she's just been kind of sitting and chilling for a moment. In August, someone could be making a choice pertaining to you, right? This is also a key thing to remember as well with this choices card. When I get choices cards and decision cards and stuff, a big thing that I also like to remind my clients and people watching, and including myself, is that no choice is a choice, right? That's just like if you decide to stay at the job or quit the job, right? Well, am I gonna stay? Am I gonna go? Am I gonna stay? Am I gonna go? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just, right? Well, I'm gonna eventually make a decision. I'm gonna eventually figure it out. I'm gonna eventually figure out what I want to do. Not making a decision is making a decision, right? Not making a decision is still making a decision. You deciding to not leave that relationship is making the decision to stay in it, right? You not choosing to leave this job is making the decision to stay at the job. Just because you tell yourself I haven't made a decision is still making a decision, because subconsciously you're still making a decision, right? And I get that from the people around me a lot. Even myself, I oftentimes be throw up I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I kind of picked that up from somebody else in my life that does that, and it's like I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And it's like, you know, right? You know, you either don't want to put no sound to that shit, or you haven't really put no real thought into it. But a lot of the times, a lot of us put thought into it. We know, we just don't want to acknowledge what we know is the truth within us, whatever that truth might be within us, right? If you ever got a home girl, then it's like, well, girl, cause you, why you just won't leave? Well, I don't know. That bitch know. She don't want to leave because she love that nigga. She don't want to leave because she don't want to start over again. She don't want to leave because she feel like she can't find nobody else. They know. They just don't want to tell you what the real truth is, what their real truth is, right? So take this, of course, for how it resonates. Strength is down at the bottom of the deck. So whatever you decide to do, it will take strength. Okay. So for some of you, maybe you've made the choice to sit and wait on someone, right? But in August, your strength will be tested, right? To see if this is something you really wanted, to see if this is something you really was gonna do, right? A lot of other people pertaining to you might have the strength to finally make a decision and come say something to you, right? Is it a crime that I still want you and I know that you want me too? Okay, then for my romantic people here, right? Some of you have reciprocated energy, but one of you hasn't said anything, right? Because that's what Sade said. Is it a crime that I still want you and I know that you want? She didn't say, and because you told me you wanted me to. She said, because I know you want me to. That means that somebody doesn't have to say anything. The other person already knows that you feel the same way I feel, regardless of if you're that person that knows it or if you're a person knows that you feel the same and you person watching another one hasn't said anything. Figure out how that shit go and how it resonates for you. But somebody hasn't said anything. In August, somebody actually might make a decision or make a choice to actually come in and actually say something, right? Maybe the price that someone had to pay with this wishing card, right? Because again, the wishing card here says, okay, you've thrown a coin into the wishing wheel, but are you ready for the price that you have to pay for it? Are you ready for them long nights? You want that relationship, but are you ready to actually be there emotionally, be there maturely? Are you ready to actually communicate in the relationship the way that you know you need to in order to get the relationship? If you want to get the job, then are you willing to leave this job? Even though this job provides you a lot of safety and security and a safety net and benefits, right? But you don't like this job. You don't like the people that work there. You don't like your boss. Your boss don't like you, right? And you want this job so bad, but are you willing to quit this one? What choices, what prices are you willing to pay for what it is that you're asking for? It's not enough to just throw a quarter into the wishing well and you think your wish just gonna come back, right? But what are you doing to pay for this, right? Maybe you want to be a whole new sense of self. Maybe you want some new energy for your own self, right? But you got to cut off everybody else around you and learn how to stand alone like the lone tree. Y'all have a lot of success coming this month. I just saw the success card and I saw the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So there's a lot of success coming in during this Leo season for a lot of people, okay? Especially for those who have been waiting, especially those who have understood the price that they had to pay, right? For those of you where this has been an ongoing romantic situation or a work situation, and you are already looking at it like, well, listen, I already know I had to be patient. I already know I gotta deal with this and I gotta go through that and I gotta do the uncomfortable shit. I feel like for those of you who made the choices, made the cuts, I heard, and have been paying the price for what you know you need to pay the price for, you have a lot of good things coming for you this month. A lot of fulfillment. Okay, my nose is really stuffy right now. A lot of fulfillment, a lot of success, victory, right? You have the strength card, but you have the 8 at the top of the strength card. The 8 is about abundance and it's about fulfillment. The strength card is about being strong enough, staying strong enough to really see it through, right? Just like the tree can weather any storm. So for a lot of you here, you made the choice to weather a lot of storms because you knew that on the other side of it, it would be a new beginning, 10-10, right? So you knew that, hey, I'm not going through this storm for nothing. I know that there got to be something good on the other side of this motherfucker got to be coming, right? And it is. So I feel like in August, some of you will have to make a decision, and some of you will have decisions made upon your behalf for because you paid the price, right? Because you did what needed to be done, whether it be you've had to cut off some people, whether you had to move, maybe you had to actually stand up for yourself a little bit. Yeah, I just saw 1919, which is giving me 10-10 again. So those of you who are closing up cycles right now will definitely be getting some big fulfillments this month. Others of you will be closing up cycles this month because it's just that month to close them up. So let's go ahead into the tarot. Fiendin' by Lyrica Anderson and Kevin Gates. I've never heard the song. I don't know how or why I've downloaded it on my phone, but I mean, we'll see. What can we expect for August 2022? What can we expect for August? So I'm seeing two eights already. So that's three eights with the strength card down at the bottom of the deck. So again, there is that emphasis on fulfillment and abundance this month. All right, we love to see that. You have the Two of Wands with the Queen of Wands, which is giving me a Three of Wands energy. Okay. You have the Two of Pentacles. I mean, not Two of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Pentacles after the Queen of Wands. All right, and then you have the Eight of Swords. I don't know why I had a brain fart with that. Two of Pentacles is down at the bottom of the deck. So you have two twos. You have three eights. All right. A lot of matching numbers. So a lot of balance, a lot of fulfillment in abundance, a lot of closing up cycles. All right. I do feel like for a good bit of you, person watching, you'll be getting outside your comfort zone, or it'll do you some justice to get outside your comfort zone this month. Some of you will be getting outside your comfort zone. I am seeing some traveling, so you might be traveling, or you might get word to travel. Someone might ask you to travel. This is making me feel like this is like a before situation. So for some of you, you might definitely be traveling out somewhere. You might be like relocating. Two of Swords with this Three of Swords is giving me the Three of Wands, not Swords. Two of Swords with the Two of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Jesus. Two of Wands with the Queen of Wands is giving me Three of Wands in this deck, which is that card of right before they're about to go into the water. So some of you could be traveling overseas. Some of you could be relocating overseas, and that's really, really good too. This is something that'll make you feel really, really good. But there is still an energy of getting outside your comfort zone. Maybe this travel will be outside your comfort zone. Maybe you're about to get a new job and you'll have to relocate for that, and that's something that's outside your comfort zone as well. It'll make you feel good though. For those of you that's not traveling, I do feel like you'll benefit from getting outside your comfort zone this month. This is something that you need to work on. So this could be creative projects and creative passions. Okay, for some of you, this is your spirituality as well. You know, she got all types of candles, and you see the moon phases and shit. So I do feel like for some of you, this is a good month as well to get outside your comfort zone on your spirituality. Maybe you're in your comfortable box, right? This is the time to really kind of pop out and do something different. Like for example, I know I have a lot of tarot reader friends, right? I don't know if all my tarot reader homies do other stuff, but if you're watching this and you know that you do tarot, but that's like your comfort zone, it's time for you to start branching out of your comfort zone. Okay, so I don't know if you want to get into spell work. Maybe you want to get into candle magic. Maybe you want to learn more about candle magic. Maybe you want to learn more about the moon phases and making candles so they can help with the moon phases. I know I was hearing about that too, where it's like somebody where it's like, you know, I do intention candles, and by the time you light the wick, you are basically yeah, it says set your intention. Yeah, so some of you might want to do that because the meditation song that just came on says set your intention. So again, a lot of you might want to do that. But like I was saying, I know I was hearing somebody talk about it, and they do intention candles, right? Where it's like, you know, they get the herbs and they curate their candles and they create them with the moon phases, right? So by the time you get it and you light your wick or whatever, the intention and the energy just kind of activates. I think that's so super fucking cool, right? And I'm also kind of intuitively getting like, again, if this is something you're interested in, you can curate them for the moon phases. So we just got out of a Leo new moon. I think the next moon will probably be what, a Virgo full moon, probably. Not too sure, don't quote me on it. But I'm assuming, right, somewhere in there. And it's like, if you go ahead and get started now, you can do like Virgo full moon candles and sell them and price them, so that way around that energy people can light it, and you can set the intention and the energy off for them, right? So I'm definitely seeing do that as well. Creative pursuits are really big. Leo energy is here, so that will be prominent in the sky. I know we have like the Leo sun Mercury going on right now in conjunct, I believe, in the sky. So there's a lot of Leo energy, a lot of creative energy, a lot of bad bitch energy, a lot of feeling myself energy. Beyonce just dropped Renaissance. So listen, if this is a time where you need to feel like that girl, okay, to get outside your comfort zone, to really start believing in yourself, okay, this is the time to put that album on. Okay. Ooh, my toes are falling asleep. But I also feel like for some of you, you could be kind of trapped here with this Eight of Swords. Give me this Eight of Swords energy. A lot of you could still be trapped, victimizing, self-victimizing this month, and you need to kind of break that cycle. Self-victimizing on what? What is the cycle that needs to be broken in August? There's a lot of eights for August, so it's really, really good. So some of you still feel like a victim. This definitely feels romantic, or this just feels like friends. This more so feels like romantic. A lot of you still could just be victimizing yourself, or just keeping yourself in this mental prison in order to move forward. This could be your energy, or this could be your energy pertaining to someone thinking about you. Where it's like someone feels, I heard guilty. So let's start with that. Someone could actually be coming in to make a choice. This could be someone who is coming in to make a choice with this 1010. And if that's the case, I feel like that 1010 energy isn't for you person watching. It's confirmation for somebody else, right? So in August, somebody could definitely be closing up that cycle with this world card that is about closing up that cycle, that 1010 energy. I saw 1010 before we got started. It was 1010 up here as well, okay, with these cards. So I am picking up that someone could maybe be super in their head right now. But as August goes on, I feel like they'll actually close up the cycle of keeping themselves in a self-imposed prison, and they are going to come forward and actually give you some sort of something. Clarify this Knight of Cups so I can make sure that this is a solid offer and not just a, yeah. So this is Nine of Wands. So I definitely feel like this is a solid offer. Okay, I know for some people, some readers, the Knight of Cups is more so I'm here for a good time, not a long time. But it fluctuates, you know what I'm saying? It isn't always just um quick intimacy and then I'm going by tomorrow, right? Ten of Wands is down at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like for those of you where this is romantic, right, and this is your own situation, just the flow. Yeah. So someone's kind of flowing with it. Someone might come in and try to go with the flow. I feel like someone actually could be making a choice. I feel like this, where that applies to someone else, could be maybe having to pay the price, or this is the price they'll have to pay for how maybe they treated you, right? Maybe someone treated you pretty bad in the past. Yeah, Peg, right? Because they had their own baggage. Maybe somebody's caused you some baggage and you're the one who had to move away, because we have two moving cards, right? They both look in the same way, you know. They have travel in a bus here. She looked like she just scared to go outside, but then when you finally go outside, she ready to go. She got all her stuff packed up, right? So I definitely feel like this is someone who maybe caused you some baggage or had some baggage or whatever. I feel like they could probably be in their head right now with this Eight of Swords, really just in this mental prison of this is the price that I have to pay. I heard that very loud, where it's like they're realizing there's this is them sitting here with their arm on their face, like, damn, this is the price that I have to pay for fucking over a person watching, for trying to play instead of actually get serious and do the work, right? Yeah, because I didn't want to get outside my comfort zone, right? So I could definitely see that too, where it's like someone in August might still be, they might right now still be in like this mental prison, but I do feel like they might get a little bit out of the way. Yeah. Nothing is Promised by Rihanna is playing right now, right? And to me, that's the song of, ain't none of this promised. The money, the love, the fame, the fortune, none of this shit is promised to us. We can wake up tomorrow and all of this shit be gone, right? And I definitely feel like that's someone else's energy if this is romantic and that you're resonating for this to be romantic. Somebody's realizing that none of this shit that they trying to go after is really promised, right? Just like the relationship with you, maybe this is someone who thought that what y'all had was promised, where it's like, listen, I can go wherever, do whatever, act however I want to. Person watching gonna still love me, right? And even though that could still be true, right? There could still be love there. But person watching, you know your power very well, right? You don't take no fuck shit bullshit for nothing, and you've been doing a lot of work on that, right? So this is someone who also could maybe be feeling like, damn, this is the price that I have to pay for how I acted. None of this shit was promised to me, but I acted like, I moved like this was always going to be here, like it was always going to be a safety net, as if I didn't have to worry about it. And now they have to worry about it, right? Because none of this shit is promised. Person watching was here today and they was gone tomorrow, right? Just like they can still come back and be here today, and whenever they get ready, if I don't play my cards right and if I don't get my shit together, they can be going tomorrow. Somebody understands that this is the final stretch here, right? And I feel like that's why somebody is in this mental prison of really trying to make sure they're closing up these cycles. Okay. For others of you, um, I feel like this is the energy that you're getting in as far as this connection, to find that strength, right? For some of you, you are the one waiting, right? You are the one watching. And even though none of this shit is promised, just like Rihanna said, Rihanna's still one of the most and highest paid bitches in the motherfucking game. But she is right. None of this is promised. That don't mean it can't happen though, right? That don't mean success still can't be yours, because it can, right? Even up under that bottom of the deck, high priestess of air, which means that you need to actually be thinking logical, be thinking rationally. Okay, take the good things with the bad, take the bad with the good. When you admire the rose, you don't just admire the thorns, you don't just admire the petals either, right? You take them both together. You admire the petals, but you stay cautious of the thorn that's being had. Why? Because that's logical, rational thinking. You don't throw away the rose completely. You don't completely say, oh, well, I just don't even bring me, I don't even like roses, just bring me tulips. No, you can still like roses, right? There's still success here with these roses, right? But it's just about staying strong, staying wise. All right. So for some of you, you are the one watching and you are the one waiting, and you realize that none of this shit is promised. You know what I'm saying? That while you wait, you know what I'm saying? That could be a little bit of the choice, a little bit of the fear, right? Because it's like none of this is promised. You know, for those of you where that applies, you could be in victim mindset. You could be in a victim mentality right now instead of a mental prison where it's just like, listen, I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? What if I'm wasting my time? What if this person that's here to play me? What if this person is just bullshitting, right? But you're gonna have to make a choice on what are you gonna do, right? None of this is promised, right? That's facts. But who's to say it still can't be successful, right? You don't have to know all the answers. It's not meant for you to know all the answers right now. It's not meant for you to know all the what ifs and the what had happened was is right now. Because that's the part of the faith. That's a part of the growth and the hope, to say that none of this shit is promised, just like Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? Very much none of this shit is promised. But if that was the energy she had, do you think we'd have Fenty? I think they just said she copyrighted Fenty hair because she about to start doing wigs. Bitch. But if she had that energy of none of this shit promised, then I'm just not gonna go for none of it because none of it is promised. Where would that get her? Nowhere. Right? Nowhere. At all. Communion down at the bottom of the deck. So let's use these because I don't use these cards much. And I bought these. I don't use them much because I bought these because I love them, right? I wanted these more than I wanted that other little bitty deck. If y'all been watching me a long while ago, you know that other little tarot deck was not the one I ordered, bitch. This is the one that I thought that I ordered. 3333 on my time dash, so 3333. So again, there's a message to make sure your actions, your beliefs, and your words and your feelings and beliefs are all in alignment. Okay, the actions you take, the words you speak, the beliefs that you hold dear into your belief system all need to be in alignment on one accord. If you say you're gonna get this job, you need to be moving, speaking, and thinking like you're gonna get this motherfucking job. Ooh, that coffee is not doing it. I don't know if decaf always been that strong. I think decaf is probably is a little bit stronger. Let's try to make it seem like it's actually got some caffeine in it, and it don't. But anyway, um, give me some energy for what we need to expect for August. What do we need to expect for August? Reunion. Ow. Yeah, so reunion. So some people are definitely, some of you definitely will be getting someone to come in. Someone's definitely making a choice. Okay. You have been waiting. You understand the price that you've had to pay. You understand what's going on. Okay. You've been waiting, you've been paying that price, you've been reaping what you sowed, you've been taking care and doing what you asked God for. God said, okay, you wanted this person, this is what we need you to do. You want this job, this is what we need you to do, and you've been doing it. So I definitely see reunion. Okay, someone is definitely going to be coming in. That's why I say someone could be in a mental prison right now, but about closing up some cycles, because they know that you're defensive, and they know that there's still one final strike, right? The nine of wands is that, let me catch my breath before I do this last stride, right? Before I run this last race, before I take this last, you know what I'm saying, trek down to what I gotta do over here. It's that final pause before we can really do that final stretch, to really get to where we trying to go. you know just like the nine of wands again, this is the break period, right? Let me catch my breath, let me hold on, let me take a break, right? Nine of wands, because 10 of wands, I got to get down this hill, and it's that final stretch. Okay, it's that final motherfucking stretch. We do have the hunter here. Okay, so someone is definitely having their eyes on you. All right, this could even be a job, this could even be an old friend, where it's like you have some people who are out here seeking you out. Okay, seekers, yeah, seekers. You have some people who are out here seeking you out. You have some people who will be trying to seek you out in August, okay, during this August season. Some of these people definitely want reunions with you. I'm not feeling just romance, okay. I'm picking up friends who are actually trying to hunt you out and seek you out. Past relationships, past lovers, okay, jobs, and things like that, where it's like people are seeking you out in August, okay. A lot of fulfillment, a lot of abundance as well, for this collective this month. All right, illumination, yeah, transcendent. So I also feel like in August, expect for a lot of things to really be illuminated to you. Okay, a lot of these people who are seeking you out, even with these two cards, right? The hunter is what, looking for what? Prey. Okay, so a lot of these people don't have your best interest at heart as well. So make sure you actually keep that in mind. That'll be illuminated to you as well in August. That a lot of these people who claim to be coming towards you, or claiming to be trying to come in towards you, are actually hunters, which would again make you prey, which means that they're preying on something, preying on your downfall, preying on your come up, preying on what it is that you're doing, right? Others of these people are just seekers, right? These are people who don't really have much going on. Cruel World by Lana Del Rey is playing right now, okay? So these are people who are tired of the cruel world. These are people who are tired of going through what it is that they're going through, and they seek guidance, okay? They seek someone who might be a little more well equipped than they are, right? And these would be people who basically just sucking dick. You see how they on their knees, right? You see how they got something up under this nigga knees? This is a skeleton. Why do you need something up under the knees? So these are people who coming back just to suck dick and kiss ass, because they want a little bit of knowledge of what you have. They want a little piece of the pie of what you have, right? All of these things will be illuminated, okay? As you transcend, a lot of these things will be illuminated. It says God's will on their forehead. May God's will be done. That's a real quick and easy prayer. God, not my will, but thine will, right? I feel like that's something that we forget as spiritualists, in a scripture and a quote that we forget as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times we think that we doing our will, right? We think that we live in the life we want to live. No, we live in the life that God see fit for us. God, allow me to do your will, and your will, not my will, but yours, right? Don't let me live out the will that I want to live. Don't let me give the message that I want to give, God. Allow me to give the message that you want me to give, right? So you'll be transcending a lot during this time. Innocence is here, right? So yeah, you do have a very much an innocence about you, person watching, especially again for those of you who mind your own business, you doing your own journey, you minding your own conjure. You worried about your own strength, you worried about your own manifestations, right? You making the choices that you know you need to make. Is a very innocent energy about you, right? And that's why people will be seeking you out this month. That's why you have a lot of hunters and people who have already had their eye on you, but they just trying to wait on the right time to attack, wait on the right time to come in, right? People who always have had to seek you out, but now people who will need to seek you out now more than ever, because you are the righteous one, because you are transcending, because you are reweaving the web of life that life has been giving you, right? No, many times it's just like the spider, right? No matter how many times we walk through their motherfucking web, they gonna reweave it. It don't even matter. We fucking up their house and home and shit. We thinking that they in our way. We fucking up their shit. They ain't gonna do nothing but reweave it. Give a fuck how many times you fuck up my web. I'ma reweave it. Right? And I feel like that's exactly the energy that you are in right now. You're reweaving in August. You're reweaving the web of life. You're reweaving your communication, your networks, how you get by, right? And that's a very innocent energy in you that will be starting to elevate. That innocence in your energy, in your soul, in your spirit will really start to illuminate, not only within your own self, but it'll illuminate to other people. Other people will see your innocence as well. Other people will see your righteousness as well. Other people will see your light and your transcendence as well, just like you'll start to see theirs. Okay, remembering, remembrance is here. So these are definitely people you have past ties with. The sorceress, yeah, because yeah, a lot of y'all, like I said, are transcending. You know, just like I said earlier, for some of you, my spiritualists, August will be the time to get outside your comfort zone. Okay, so for all of my spiritualists, if you do tarot and you like, oh, I'm just comfortable with tarot, I kind of, sort of, kind of, maybe a little bit, kind of want to go into something else, but I kind of, sort of, kind of, a little bit just am a teachy tad bit scared, it's time to go ahead and do it. If you want to get into herbs, spell work, conjure magic, candles, oils, baths, whatever it is, do it. If you're simply a creative and you just want to create, it's time to actually do it. You don't even know what illumination you bring into yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who really gonna be trying to hunt you out and seek you out, because they really see how you've been illuminating and how you're transcending, right? For others of you, again, these are past people who are in remembrance of you. These are people that you cut off, and in August, they're definitely going to want to find their way to mosey on back to you. They will. They want to. Yeah, the gambler confession also flipped over. So these are people who are willing to gamble with their life. They already don't have too much shit going on, but these are people who are willing to gamble and risk the little bit that they do have in order to try to come say something to you. You also might try to even get a confession. I'm seeing that as well. You might actually get a confession from someone, especially if this is someone who might have did some work. I know some of us, there's always that collective of those who get work done on them. um Someone thought they were a sorceress and tried to gamble and take a risk. I do feel like you might be getting a confession from them, because yeah, shit didn't go out the way that they thought it was gonna go out. Yeah, introspection. Because shit didn't go the way that they thought it was gonna go, so now they were forced to really look within. Even look at this in the back. Don't it kind of like a skull? Janet by Bobby Caldwell. Yeah, I don't know. Janet is giving me Janet Jackson. Okay, and with that, I heard seductive, because you know Janet Jackson. And that's what he said in P Valley. You're more, well, you show more secretive than a Janet Jackson lyric. So yeah, and Janet is here. So these are people who could have definitely kept some secrets from you. They were trying to do shit behind your back and keep you in the dark. Yeah, these are some people who made a deal with the devil. So expect for somebody who maybe fell off. Maybe you don't know that these people was doing spell work on you, right? Yeah, okay, and that will make sense too. Cause yeah, so some of you, you might need to be getting, some of you spiritualists, you're getting pushed to push further into your spirituality, because there are some people who have made some deals with the devil. And gambled their life with a sorcerer, with a sorceress, as a sorcerer and as a sorceress against you. And it's time that they start really paying the price for what they did. They will, right? But then you'll be made a choice. Because I feel like, again, and for those of you who are already on it, if you are already watching this and you like, bitch, I'm already on it, you know what I mean? I already got my stuff together. Expect for them to potentially come back this month, right? If you've already done your return to sender or whatever, and they pop back up, you're gonna have a choice, okay, to stay with the light or go with the dark. Please don't think that you're gonna send nothing back to somebody and then y'all can be cool. Nah, because what you sent back to them is still on them and it's gonna always be on them. But see, now they gonna want to come back with their dick in their hand, like, oh, because we're like, because I really miss the friendship, and like, because like, girl, you was trying to tear my shit down. You know what I mean? Like, you was really out here trying to do some damage, but you got hit with some introspection. Because again, one thing, and one thing about that deal, you see how that devil sitting right there. One thing about that deal, baby, it's always gonna be a price to motherfucking pay for. It's always gonna be a price to motherfucking pay for. So if you already know you're on the good side of this person watching, you don't got nothing to worry about. Yeah, you don't got nothing to worry about, witch doctor. Okay, you already gonna be good. Your check-ins is gonna be good. Your mental, emotional, spiritual check-ins are always gonna be great. Okay, retribution tried to jump over, so I definitely feel like, yeah, somebody's spiritual team is coming for somebody's head for some retribution. Okay, the nightshade, I think they said that was a plant. I can't remember what Google said that type of plant was, but nightshade. So yeah, this is someone who again was trying to plant some certain seeds. They were trying to, I heard, plant roots. So yeah, very much witch doctor energy, very much dark doctor energy. There's that motherfucking devil again with this poet, because it says poet, but those devil horns are prominent. Gypsy tried to flip over as well. So yeah, you're a very free spirit person watching, regardless of who you are. These are some people who try to tie you down. Okay, so people who made a deal with the devil will be trying to come back and confess some things to you. With this transition card, you see how they got their hand over their face. Transition. So a lot of people gonna be hit with some introspections. Those who've been trying to actually throw salt and throw dirt your way will be hit with some introspections. You do have some people who was trying to make deals with the devils. Scapegoat came out. So these are people who never wanted to really do nothing with their life, the dead. That's why I love this card, purgatory. Yeah. So judgment. Ooh. Stompers. Yeah, okay. Stompers by Money Man is playing. We gonna leave it on that note. I will say also, while you get all of this fulfillment this month, person watching, all of this fulfillment, all of this abundance, all of this love, right? Expect for some people to really kind of get hit. Okay. While you're going high, a lot of people are going to be going low. Okay. Especially with this scapegoat, because these three came out. That's why I love these cards, because they're so like raw and transparent. So the scapegoat came out, the dead came out, and purgatory came out. So a lot of the people who are dead already on the inside were trying to use you as a scapegoat, whether you know it or not, especially those of my spiritualists who might not know it. That's why you're being pushed, like I said, you're being asked to get outside your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Doing tarot is not enough. Don't let tarot be your comfort zone. Whatever you want to do, do it. You know what I'm saying? That goes for candle work, spell work, herbalist, whatever, right? Learn your shit, get in your shit. It's time now. Because there's some people, whether you guys actually know it or not, or whether you're aware of it or not, who have been trying to do magic on you and do sorcerer work on you, right? And use you as a scapegoat because they don't have shit going. They're already dead on the inside. So they just wanted to latch on to you as a means to try to escape what they have going on. But see, that's the gag as well. You see how these two cards came out together? The dead, purgatory. So regardless of how much they try to latch on to you, the dead will always be dead. The dead can never supersede the dead, which means they'll always have to be stuck in purgatory, right? But you are going to have to be the one to get them off you. You're going to have to play witch doctor for right now, okay? You're illuminating, this month your illuminations and your gifts will be heightening. Person watching, okay, you might get some confessions from some old people just on some remember the time shit. Don't let these motherfuckers Michael Jackson you on some do you remember the time. No, motherfucker, I do not. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, I do not know you and you do not know me. and we just gonna keep it like that. Okay. So don't let these motherfuckers actually latch on to you. Make sure you get into your spiritual workings for my spiritualists. Okay, for those of you who already know and you already on top of it and you already got that RTS down, with the reversal oil down and everything else, then once you actually do it, if you're doing it this month, once you actually do it, expect for some people to pop up with some confessions. Right? Some people might have some things to get off of their chest to you. Yeah, Questions by Donnie Trumpet and the Social Experiment. That's that little mixtape that Chance the Rapper did. Questions. So, you might have some questions. You know what I'm saying? You might even have questions for these people. Right? But again, remember the choice, because this is the price that they have to pay for what they've done to you. Right? Even for those of you coming into union with this romantic situation, you might be questioning right now, what's taking this person so long? What are they doing? You know what I'm saying? You might want to actually dead the situation and put it in purgatory, because you're waiting on a confession or whatever, because you might feel like this is a deal with the devil. But I feel like don't. For those of you where this is romantic, someone is still, you might have a lot of questions still, but someone is still taking their time. I do feel like they definitely will be coming in, but they know that they got to do it the right way. So they taking their time because they know that this is like the final strike. You know what I mean? This is the final push, the final blow, the final lift. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck this up, I'm fucked. So give them some time. They're still taking their time. They need to get outside their comfort zone. Others of you, these are definitely old friends and things like that. Um, Even in romance, I also did hear, like I said, somebody also understands that, that they are also paying the price romantically for what they did. A lot of people paying the price. A lot of people are having to pay the price for what they have done. So expect that this month. I don't know if they got something to do with Leo or Virgo, or if we just haven't, or like where Saturn is. I don't know if that's a depiction of where Saturn is. I'm seeing some karma come back in August, but again, it depends on what side of the spectrum you fall on. Okay, so if you know you've done nothing to nobody, you don't have anything to worry about. If you know that you've just been in good energy, it's safe to assume that other people have been trying to fuck with you, and they will definitely be getting that. Yeah, and we're ending the note on "Fly High" by Jim Jones. We fly high. Ain't that what I said? When you're going high and they're going low, right? I think that was also my card for the week that I wrote down for my weekly guidance, and it was like, when people go low, you go high. You know what I'm saying? We fly high, no lie. You know this, balling shit. So when people try to go low, you fly high, right? For some of you, that was a choice that you made, you've been making, right? You don't want to have to go low. You didn't want to go low with these people that you knew were going low with you. But now, now they about to see that shit come back in full time now, ain't they? Boy, they about to see some shit really hit their ass. They wanted to go low, they about to be low. All right, purgatory. Now I don't know about you, but yeah, I got my shits already coming in through the mail. And I'm definitely about to leave a couple of bitches in purgatory. Okay, a couple of them. I already know who. I already got all my stuffs coming. Yeah, because bitches is definitely dead on the inside and try to definitely use me as a scapegoat. And I'm about to ensure that you definitely know that you dead on the inside. Ting. Okay. That has been everything. Let me see. What numbers I have and what signs I have. Um, I don't really have any signs, really. Um, Queen of Wands, which is just fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Um, a lot of fire sign energy. We have the Strength card. What numbers do we have? We have three. We have 888, which is about fulfillment and abundance. We have 1010, which is about closing up cycles. What numbers do we have? 555, which is about change. I think we have like 2 7s. I'm trying to see. 555, 666, which is about unconditional love and change. 777, which is about affirming yourself, staying encouraged. Um, and 333, and I saw 3333 on my time dash, which is about, staying in alignment with your vision. For me as a spiritualist, the difference between 111 or 1111 and 3333 is, I feel like the ones tell you to get in alignment and to stay in alignment. For me, the threes is like you're in alignment, but something is off with your alignment, right? You're doing the actions, but your feelings aren't in alignment, or you feel one way, but your actions aren't in alignment, right? It's just like, well, I know I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm not going to worry about it. That's one part of the alignment, but you're also off in another way. You know what I'm saying? You can feel all day long in your body that I'm meant to be somebody, but as long as you actually not putting in the work, and if you're not actually putting in the effort to be who you know that you claim you're supposed to be in this world, then your manifestations is still off. Your alignment is still off. You can put in all the physical work and tell yourself every day, I'm going to be a millionaire, but unless you actually truly believe in your heart and in your emotions and in your body that you meant to be a millionaire, then you still off, right? So even with 333, I feel like making sure that y'all know that your actions, the words that you speak over yourself, and the feelings and beliefs that you have surrounding the situation are all in alignment. Okay, when you see 111, it's time to actually get in alignment with that. It's time to do a meditation. It's time to script. It's time to write or something like that. Okay. Thank you again so much. This is what we have for August. I'm going to get out of here and further finish my day while I still have time. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you again so much for visiting my channel. Description box below can have everything that you need below in it, as far as everything, how to book, where to book, other platforms to find me on. And yeah, until next time, bye.